Hi! Okay, wait, I have it on members only. I mean, obviously, I have to make this members only. I'm trying to grift, and you best believe I'm gonna be grifting my life away, okay? So, guess what this is? Body pillow. Yes, I am gonna tell you guys what's been going on, okay? Don't worry. It looks like I'm in a cycle. I should be. Maybe I am. You probably know how hard it's been for me to not go live. You know. Okay, this is gonna puff up. Tired. Okay, so I am live from my own freaking apartment. I'm in my bedroom. Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta change. Okay, so yes, I'm in Canada. When I said on my last live stream, let's rewind to my last live stream. When I said on my last live stream that I'm getting the hell out, I meant it. And I want to make this very clear, okay? I love Kuwait. I appreciate the almost 3 years I came back on and off there, okay? I had some really good times there. It is a beautiful country, but it's not for me because I need to be in a country where I won't get like a big fine or put in jail for, you know how my mouth is, right?
For how your mouth is. Are we already trying to spin another narrative? If you think anyone has forgotten what went down, you're awfully mistaken. I know you've been lurking in the shadows and watching reactors, the farms and Twitter, so you're fully aware that GORLS World had their eyes glued on you during your hiatus. You didn't get out of Kuwait because you felt you couldn't express yourself. You fled to avoid charges for illegally soliciting donations. The lies never stop, do they? Welcome back, GORLS.
Julia is with Salah, and Salah and Julia are very safe. I'm not going to tell you where they are right now.
So in other words, he's fleeing the law too. To think all of this unraveled because he made you eat fried chicken at the park that day.
There's so much to say. After that live stream, my last live stream, I was very emotional. I have done some things like that, yes, like swearing is no in Kuwait, and I've done that a lot. Like when I would get mad and swear at, you know, haters or whatever. The majority of the things like I was being accused of, not true.
Sure. Kuwait did throw in a lot of accusations in what they presented to the prosecutor. But it all started with accepting donations. The Kuwaiti law surrounding donations changed in May of this year so that you cannot accept donations without a license to do so. The law explicitly states that good intentions don't matter. Ignorance of the law is not a defense and that there are no exceptions. No one is sitting here claiming you're getting deported for cursing.
I'm sorry, but like, I love Kuwait, but that organization, we won't even talk about that. Very unprofessional. Very. And they just sound like haters, you know? Anything I've done there, I might be stupid. So if I broke a law that way, okay, but I never intentionally meant to disrespect the country. Like, I feel horrified at that thought, but like, I'm so impulsive. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm not talking about the charges. I'm not talking about all of that right now. I might get to it eventually, but right now, no. But no, I'm not under arrest. I never got in. Like the next day, like when Salah came home, him and I were arguing on live. We continued to he's like, why are you need to control your mouth. Like he's always like, you need to control your mouth. So I said, you need to book me a ticket to Canada, like stat, okay? The next day, a la tool, I was on a plane, Qatar Airways. And yeah, I'm a bit medicated because I'm a bit anxious. You guys know, like, listen, hater channels. Okay, my haters, I have one last message for you. You are literally doing too much. Why can't you just watch me? Like, if you want to hate watch me, whatever. But you are literally psychotic. I've even seen Kiwi Farms call my haters insane, and that says something.
Wow, so you're not just skimming over the boards either. You've spent the last weeks listening to everything that's been said about you. I wonder what the real reason why she didn't go live earlier is. I'm guessing whichever family member she stayed with put their foot down and said not in my house.
They're just waiting for any little thing to just, they want the books thrown at me. For breathing. Like literally. Yo, you can't just like watch, like, you know, you have to like literally, it's weird. So anyway, I'm just like, whatever, I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm staying offline. I want to set up my life before I go live again. I needed the time to, you know, redo my whole life without the internet watching, you know. The level of hate is psychologically abnormal, right? You know, and I think it's for like, I know it's for a weird reason. I realize now, like looking around, it's like people think like she's so smug, she needs to get her comeuppance. And I'm sorry to tell you, but you know, I'm a very willful individual, and it's just not going to happen. So, suck it.
I'm not sure what the own is supposed to be. You self-deported before Kuwait had the chance to deport you. We don't have to listen to Crazy Frog anymore. No more camel beezes, no more hubcaps of rice, and no more cursed love documentaries. This is all around a massive W for everyone.
Welcome back, let's go to Gatineau. Oh my god. Should have stayed gone for longer. Girl world was starving. I know, but I'm gonna be starving. No, that will never, well, like, mashallah, that doesn't happen, but... Canadian Art for Life. Can't wait for Pete's reunion on live. He's a true ride or die. We love you, Chantal.
Oh, I completely forgot about Pete's. What are the odds he's sharing that apartment with her?
I'm still married, okay? And yes, Julia is 100%, like, Salah's the best cat dad, okay? Yes, I can speak my mind, and you know what? I respect that law of Kuwait, all right? I didn't respect it when I would swear in Kuwait. Uma, so happy you got out of the Middle East before everything started. Welcome. Did you get your own place? Yes. Okay. I'm going to get to all that, Uma. Thank you. They're safe. Yes. They're very safe. Okay. He's the sweetest cat dad ever. He like literally like did so much like to prepare her everything. Like Julia's microchipped. She's good, you know?
Microchipped. What other reason would they microchip Julia for if it wasn't to fly out of the country? Is she saying Salah self-deported too and took Julia with him?
I didn't even get a bottle of water. I have to find something to drink water out of. Let's get creative. I don't know. It's killing me that we were torn apart. You know, I miss him and I miss Julia so bad. I just feel like, what was I talking about? No, I'm in Cornwall. Julia can travel now. She has a passport, certificate of health, microchip, all her vaccines done, everything. You know, all like a traveling profile.
Oh, so he definitely fled too then. Guy thought he could get Canada papers from our goal and look how his life fell apart.
So she can go anywhere. I respect Kuwait for having that law that they don't want. That's why when you go there, it's like peaceful. Everyone is like contained in public, quiet. It keeps people in check in a respectful way. And they have been pretty lenient because look how long I've been there and swearing and stuff. So I fully take that responsibility, but a lot of the shit, come on.
Apparently fleeing the country is fully taking responsibility. Like
wanting me to be in prison for accidentally one time. Oh yeah, the oil fields. That's like they just like, it's like the psychotic haters are like just waiting. They're salivating like for, go read like Atazi's comment section. They write sermons about things that are not even true. Like, how can you report me for a fake marriage or not being really married when it's not even true? Like, we're legit married. There's no illegal loophole in the system. It was a legal marriage. We have a certificate for the kitten. Yeah. Well, it's, you know, it doesn't matter. They basically like, you know, it says in the law, what they mean by that is somebody coming and making a whole ass friggin' like foundation like the OSPCA and saying, give me money for the cats, and actually taking it, which I believe is like money laundering. Like, that's not what I paid like $70 and that's how much the vet costs pretty much.
That's not true. The new law regarding donations applies to everyone and includes donations via YouTube aka Super Chats.
But anyway, they act like yeah, Alicia, they acted like really like unprofessional. Like they did in the document they put foodie beauty. Like what? Anyway, I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about them. Honestly, don't want to like go down that road. I don't want to give it any attention. I'm set up. I'm living my life, you know. I know, Monica. I didn't really look around too much, but I saw some of the deranged things, yeah. And I don't want to focus on that, whatever.
Didn't really look around too much, she says, but knows what the farms are saying, what the reactors are saying, and even what content creators outside of GORL world are saying.
You know, the internet's gonna be the internet. Like, it's disgusting. Do you know how grossed out I got watching, you know, and rest in peace to all the souls, but you know the Indian plane? The Indian plane. The plane in India? I'm so dumb. In Ahmedabad, India, there was a plane that crashed. Over 200 souls, okay? They all died. And you go in the comments, and the first thing you see is, I bet you it's because the pilot passed out from the smell. Like, the racism is just so gross. Like, ugh.
And this is related to you running from the law because?
It literally, like, how can you have no... People lack decent human decency and empathy. It's so weird. I also can't be too loud because I don't want to disrespect the neighbors. I don't know what it's like here if the walls are thin. I don't have a car. Like, I rented a car for a while, and I'm just like, I have never fully lived alone like this, and I've never not had a car. Oh yeah, no, Danny Love. I'm gonna have to be really careful, yeah. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. It really sucks because we could get so much better entertainment if I didn't have to be careful like that. Do you know what I mean? I still talk to my husband. I still love him very much, you know, like, we're still married. Yeah, I hope we stay together. Yeah, I mean, we are staying together. Inshallah, you know, like, I hope nothing happens. No, I'm not wanted by the law. I was a fugitive. Like, technically, I was a freaking fugitive. That is so cool. And actually, I can kind of thank my haters for pushing this because I think I'll be a lot better off here.
You don't seem very heartbroken for someone who just had to uproot their life and leave their husband behind. Not like he can just come visit you in Canada, and you're definitely not setting foot in Kuwait again. She was probably just as fed up with the Kuwait arc and crazy frog as we were.
Man on the run, bees are on the run. How many of you can say you've been a fugitive? 0. And I know, like, a lot of people are probably expecting me to not wear hijab and everything. Even if I wasn't with Salah, I would stay Muslim because God, alhamdulillah, and I swear to God, has helped me through this in ways you'll never know, okay? So we're gonna be walking. I thought, what better way? Because I was going on walks with my sister. Pretty far ones. If you want people to shut up about being stoned. Oh, nah, whatever. I don't care. I'm just medicated. I have pretty bad anxiety. No, I don't want to get a car. I don't want to pay a monthly payment, insurance, and gas. I would rather try to save and buy one cash or something. But not now. It's too... Like, I need to walk. I need to learn how to walk. We need a walking era. This is gonna force it. I'm not paying taxi money. I brought my YouTube plaque, of course. Julia is more than fine. I get hourly updates. Honestly, the plane ride home. So the next day, I left, and I was like, what if, like, I don't know, I'm like, what if I get detained at the airport? You people make me paranoid. No, they didn't even barely, you know, they're like, whatever, bye. And so I just left. And yeah, I've been on a lot of walk. Oh, I fell down the stairs. I almost died. I almost died. I'm not even joking. I was visiting my mom, and I was at the top of the stairs. I don't remember how I started falling, but you know how they say, like, falling backward is better than falling forward? I fell forward. You guys, when I tell you I thought I was gonna die, like, I felt myself, and they're like wood stairs, they're really hard. I went like forward, smack. I hit my head on this ornament she has in her landing. It's cracked. I broke it. I had the sense at the last second to lift my head though, like so I wasn't smashing my face. I think I don't remember. I don't know if my head hit the ornament or if my body smashed into it. Anyway, I body slammed it somehow. It took my breath away. Okay, and I'm trying to breathe. Like I couldn't breathe. I took a second to like try to assess my injuries. I expected blood to start pulling out, but you know when in cartoons you see the bird spinning, like that's like I was spinning. I was on my way down to get a snack, okay, because I was like really hungry. Boom, I fell down the stairs. When I came to, I was like, okay, maybe not. I won't get a snack. I won't get a snack. And I went back up to my bedroom. And I was like, shoot. I have bruises that are this big and black all over my body. My foot, I think I broke 2 toes. Like to weight bear on them, it hurts. So I'm always in pain because I'm walking around. Like I had to move, you know? I was dizzy for the night. I'm like, I could have a concussion. Oh well. I was by myself and I just went to bed and alhamdulillah, I woke up the next day and here I am. I'm not going to the doctor. What are they going to do for toes, you know? Oh, they're broken. Okay. Yeah, so I took the plane ride home. Of course it was packed. I was sitting in the aisle seat and there was a older Chinese guy in the right beside me on my right, and then in the window was this like obnoxious young guy and he kept taking advantage of the free booze on board.
Obnoxious for drinking on a plane? Bet he wasn't a fugitive though.
And I'm like, watch. I was bored, so I was like, I'm gonna play a game. When the drink cart rolls around, he's gonna go, excuse me, a Stella, please. Sure enough, I'm so happy right now. I hope it's a fresh start, you know? I'm not gonna go back to Kuwait, so no, I'll visit him somewhere else. I'm not going back to Kuwait because I don't want to risk anything. Thank you. I like my freedom. Like, I don't want to be illegal. Why would I stay? Well, if you're not guilty, why don't you stay? No. I'm not getting locked up on some bull. Yoink. Bye. I think I put on like a Hecate's daughter stream and like packed all night. And just, like, I can't tell you how heartbroken my heart is that I left my husband and cat. I know, but she is very safe. We're not abandoning her. I mean, if I broke the law, it was with, like, I had good intentions and I was just ignorant and like, what, you know? I'm not gonna like really talk about like when we plan to reunite and all this and that and our plans, but so it's closed. Kuwait arc is over. Like, this is so weird to me because this is like a show for you. This is like your Netflix 10-part series. And it's like my life, you know? Did you get a bed? Yep, I have a new bed. I thought I'm just gonna get little things piece by piece because I retained a lot of valuable things from living in Kuwait with Salah. Extradite me? I don't know. I don't think so. I had to dip. I left, you know, Salah with a lot to do. I miss him so much. Like, this is like exciting. Like, this is like, you know,
I miss him so much too. This is so exciting in a mere second. She was never good at hiding her emotions to begin with, but those wheelchairs make her an open book.
Yeah, this is gonna be like a new arc. My mouth is dry, I didn't get any glasses. Will you judge me if I drink from a bowl? That's all I can do. At least I can drink the tap water. No, Salah is safe, don't worry about him. Oh yeah, so the plane ride home, the guy kept falling asleep like this and his breath smelled, so I kept shoving him back. Oh man, if you've never been on a 13-hour flight, you know how I complain about them, right? I can't do apartment tour. Do you know how many people, like, I'm not doxing myself. My room is like a decent size. It's kind of like medium size. But all I have is a bed. I got some appliances. Make an Amazon wish list? Oh, a P.O. box. Oh yeah, I just, at that night, the minute I got off the live, we booked a flight. I left the next day. My family picked me up at the airport. And I spent hours a day looking for an apartment. It didn't take long, actually. It was like one day I found a place. I spent like 7 hours that day. I rented a car. I drove to a park. And the weather, I enjoyed the weather. Like, it was, I appreciate Canada even more now. Canada is a beautiful country. I'm tired and jet lagged. This is a, oh, this is the body pillow cover, I think. Yeah. I should wash it, eh? Oh, no, Pizza's not living with me. I'm married, so. And honestly, I just feel like having my own place is like what I need to do. I don't want to do this on live. This is going to be embarrassing. Whoops. Oh, whatever. It's on the ground. I was going to buy a car, and I was sitting in the salesperson office, and they were so pushy and annoying. And they were just talking about numbers, and I was really proud of myself that I was like, no. I'm like, I can't do this. I freaked out. I freaked out. Like, I get anxiety, like, now. I'll just wait a while. Did you leave because of pause? That was one of the reasons, because I was like, I'm not dealing with their, you know? And I'm not going to jail for saying that. But, like, what I don't get is, like, they're being illegal about things, too. They're not supposed to post the case number. They're supposed to go on Twitter and, like, you're slandering someone because, one, you have no idea if those allegations that haters are sending you on Twitter, how professional, are even true. You can't just, somebody, like, it's so weird. The whole thing is, like, weird to me. And I was like, I'm getting, like, I'm getting out of here. Bye. Yeah, Julia, no. Inshallah, we will be reunited soon enough, okay? It's no secret. It's not, it doesn't take a brainer to realize if I want to see Salah and my cat, because the cat is with Salah. He took really good care of her. Both of us will not, I will not, like, as much as I can now, I will not rehome an animal. Like, I can't go through that again. If you want to know what my content will be, basically kind of just like long live streams, because I'm going to be lonely. And I don't know. Go get a cup? I don't have a cup. Okay, hold on. Like, what? It's pretty good. I thought I would do a Dollarama haul. So I got myself a rug. Oh, $5. I have more containers. One of these stupid things. I hate setting up a new place with all this. It's ugly. Oh. $3.50 for these. $3.50. Oh my god, you're gonna laugh. I have dollar store art now. $5. That's an awful deal for this. Look at this. Should be like 50 cents. I feel like people just want something generic when they're trying to go to the bathroom. You don't want like bathroom art that's too flashy. It'll take the concentration away from doing your business. Ooh, yeah. I got some of these for $1.25. But we have a lot of hooks. I guess I can put that ugly picture on it. I don't know. Or no, I'll use this for the ugly picture. Like some tack. You're gonna laugh. Chicken gravy. Oh, hot chicken gravy. So I went to the Dollarama, right, and got a bag full of stuff like hooks and stuff I need for my place. And chicken gravy. The only food items I got. And I got these. I'm gonna need these. Oh, drop the case. I'm slow. My guess is that they make a complaint. Like, we talked to a lawyer too, because like lawyers are not anything negative, but they're a dime a dozen, you know, over there. So anything from outside Kuwait, irrelevant completely. But like a lot of the things in Kuwait too, like were not even something I did. It's like they were taking the haters, like the haters probably, imagine a page and a half. Like, I understand actually, pause is probably just like dumbfounded. Like, they probably don't deal with these kind of people. I don't know. And imagine like being bombarded by these people writing dissertations of like things about me. They're probably like, and they just wrote them all down in the complaint. Like, no, you know, Addie, you don't have to double check the facts. You don't need proof of anything. Very unprofessional. Very. Fugitive merch. Yep. Yeah, so I have a cat coming. Well, like, listen. The haters have already brainwashed me a little bit. I feel guilty even saying that, and that's because they want this whole, like, animal, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm not an so yap your mouth away. Every cat I've had was well taken care of. Like, you know, despite the nail thing from me not being there, and, you know, yeah, okay, stupid, whatever, doesn't make me like, look at Julia, like, she is everything, everything, microchipped, fixed, she's happy anytime you see her, she's well fed, so I'm getting another cat.
She will be defiant to the very end. She doesn't feel guilty announcing this like she claims. She loves triggering the community any chance she gets. I'd be careful if I were you, Foodie. Last cat broke up your marriage and threw you both out of the country.
We are keeping Julia, obviously. There's this cat that needed a home, and it's 6, and it's fixed, vaccinated, everything well taken care of. There's a reason they have to rehome their cat. Oh no, they must be the devil. It's really fat. It's a gray tabby, and its name is Smokey. It's very obese, just like me, so we're gonna diet together. I have to make that cat lose weight, man. Anyway, I'm getting it delivered Friday. It's a big boy, and apparently he's too, the person said that he's too affectionate. It's up to date with all its shots. It's obviously neutered. It's 6 years old. It looks like a bread loaf. It's like fat. Honestly, the cat looks like a male gray Timbit almost.
Wow, this better not be foreshadowing what's to come. If you know, you know.
So yeah, I'm getting a new cat, and all the haters can suck it because I'm gonna take very good care of him. We have a Peter wrap, and we have a poutine. Beauty bite. Bismillah. I'll be right back. I gotta go bathroom and get a spoon.
Cool.
They won't charge Salah because he's not in Kuwait either.
So he had to flee too. Man, you really messed up his life the last 3 years you were there. There's only a handful of places he could be in the world on such short notice. Where do you GORLS think he ran off to?
Nope. He's not in Thailand. Well, I'm not gonna tell you where he is. He's safe and Julia's with him. I am gonna brag a little bit, but not a single effing thing you said was true. And you're all full of shit. Yeah. And I'm sorry, but if you're gonna try to get me, like, if I stayed in Kuwait, I would just write them up. Like, did you see the screenshots of them telling someone to go F themselves? So dumb. The whole thing is dumb as hell. But whatever. Worked out in my favor, I guess. I don't know, Chris, but I don't have any reason to go back there. The only reason I was there was because of my husband. But yeah, no, nothing is different about our relationship. We're still married. Salah took care of all this. I said, "You're gonna promise to take good care of our baby?" He's like, "Are you kidding? I can't live without her." And you should see my phone. I have like 1,000,000 pictures. She's so close to him right now. Yeah, no, Verica, didn't have a problem with Salah. We're actually really happy right now. No issues. So, of course, couples have little arguments. Like, that's nothing. Yeah, I'm okay. I get moments of sadness and they come and go, you know. I'll see you guys later. Good night, guys. Bye.